Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Let's see if I can get you in here a little bit. Okay. Happy New Year. It is 2023. I have been wanting to film this video for you for quite a bit. Haven't gotten around to it. And it is desperately time because I need a new planner. I literally went and bought like a cheapo planner at the little whatever store because I didn't have this gorgeous thing in front of me. So I wanted to bring you along as I unbox it. I have not even opened it yet, but I thought what we would start with is a review of 2022 planner and what I have been using. So this is, what is this? I don't even know. And I'm going to do a quick flip through. I haven't like covered anything, or this is a planner cover. I mean, I got off like Amazon. And I absolutely love it. I love the croc. I love the yellow. Love it. So let's flip very quickly. It obviously has some pockets. I don't actually use this too much. What I want to show you is this gem right here. And I switched to this planner this year, 2022, for my first year. And I love it. A little history into my planning. I sometimes show a little bit on this channel. I don't do too much like planning for my channel and filming. This is a B6. Now I have used almost, well, I can't say every planner out there, but I'm gonna say every planner out there, right? I've used an Erin Condren for a couple years. I used a Happy Planner. I've used a Filofax. I've used the Ring system. I've used the Disc system. I've used a Passion Planner. I've used a Hobonichi. I've used a Target brand. I've used almost every planner there is. Last year I found this, and I've bought one like off of AliExpress. I mean, I'm a true believer in try it until you find something you love, right? Or and what we love changes. I've never used a B6 size and I absolutely loved it. This beautiful planner is a Wonderland 222 and I absolutely fell in love with it. So I'm going to show you very quickly. Maybe I don't, yeah, so here, Wonderland 222. And I'm sad because like I glued this piece of paper in. Someone sent me this in Happy Mail. It says Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, and it was like so perfect. I don't know. I might have to cut this out. Anyway, I have some affirmations. I have some things. It's my planner. It's not, and this is not a child channel, so I have some, this is like a Planner Society card. Just some, I didn't really use these pages, so I decided to use them as this. I do have here like some money stuff, YouTube. I try to use these trackers. I tried to use these trackers. I tried to decorate them. I'm not a good tracker. This is what it comes down to, right? Tried to track gym days, tried to track. So I would like to use this better. As you can see, I literally tracked nothing. Does that mean I did nothing? Absolutely not. I went to the gym a lot during December. I rode a lot during December. I walked maybe once a week. I didn't do yoga, but I mean, cleaning and reading and date days, we definitely did. And I just, so anyway, I have some zone stuff stickies. So anyway, this was 2021. They give you a month early. So I got it early. I played a little bit around with it. So you can just see, I mean, I flipped a little bit, but so I've used it. You know, tracking stuff, whatnot, weeks. Some weeks are totally empty. Yeah. But gosh, I do love it. But what I'm finding is I maybe don't need as much space on the weekly. So here's an example. Now, why is that? I don't know. I don't know. like, I have definite work days that are just really work. I mean, there's gym, work, and dinner. That's what's on my agenda. And then my other things to I have a little sticker on the bottom. You guys, I still need to make my January journal. Look, this is waiting right here. So we got to get through the planner, and then we got to make a journal. And I have to work. So here is, here's December. I mean, literally did not use it. So, I have some notes. It has some notes section back here that's like not one per day, but enough, and then I don't really use, anyway. Okay. So that's a quick wrap up of 2022. Now I love the planner. This, is a B6 cover, but I mean, it is bigger. You can tell it's bigger, but oh, I love this little thing. It just feels good in my hand. Okay, I made some major life decisions. On top of this planner, I also bought an A6 Hobonichi that my intent was to track all my gym stuff, like all of it. I don't even know what that entails, right? Weight, gym days, notes about like my injury, like, but I'm also not really using that, and I certainly don't need a daily for whoa. Anyway, so this is, first of all, the beautiful envelope that this planner comes in. Oh, did you hear that? Why am I telling you about my A6? Because it's not even down here. It's still upstairs on my nightstand, the one I use for the gym. So I made a life decision, and I ordered, here's the beautiful thank you card, and Sweet Lisa is just amazing. I've met her, we had lunch, I just in love with it. So these are the 2 stickers I got. I like, it comes with it, it's sent. Look at that bear. Okay, so I went A6 this year for my planner. I know. Now, what I did was I ordered the planner and a notebook. I already have a notebook from last year that I didn't actually use, but it's not going to be me that gets stuck without a notebook if I need one in the middle of the year or whatever. You know what I mean? And they had a sale or a discount if you bought them together at the same time. So this is, they're just beautiful. They sit flat. The notebook, is just, this is the, starting page is the key and the index in case you wanted to like bullet journal this or something like that. Now, the pages are numbered, okay? I believe they sell 2 different notebooks. Yeah, I believe they sell 2 different notebooks. This one has 189 pages. So if you're not familiar with bullet journaling or whatever, indexing stuff, you can write a key here, whether it's home or color, whatever you want to do, and then you can index. Like if I wrote work goals, or if I wrote fitness or trip planning, whatever, and I would just put page 16, and then I know I can go to page 16, right, to find that. If there's doctor's notes, surgery notes, whatever, it's going to be on page 34. I might also have some on page 54 because I've written something in between it. So that's kind of how you could use that if you wanted to. Now, the other way you could use this is, of course, by date. You could just date these however you want. I don't need a page per day, certainly, but I did get an extra notebook because, and it's beautiful Tomoe River paper. It's sewn in, it sits flat, it's delightful. I already love it. Okay. This is the actual planner. So I'm going to walk you through it because I think it's so usable, and it's the same as the B6 and same as the A5. It's just a different layout a little bit, obviously, because of size. So let me see if I can do that for you guys. Okay. Hello, little planner. Oh, yes. See, we need to put like, welcome to your new planner. Okay. Super thick cardstock in the beginning, and then here we go. So again, same thing, key and index. So these were kind of the pages I didn't use in the other one. I have, like, I wrote down some money stuff, some work information, you know, it's a nice reference page for me. That's kind of how I use it. That is certainly not how you have to use it. A 4-year review or at a glance or whatever. So you can kind of like know, oh, my birthday's on that day, or work, or Christmas, like whatever. I don't know, right? Okay. Here is where I think I'm actually going to reference my other one here without it on camera, just because it has some stuff in it. So I'm not going to. Yeah. Okay. So what I did, I'm just going to walk you through what I did really quickly. So this, oh my gosh, did we already miss a whole page? I already missed a whole page. I'm not doing a good review at all. Right here on this page, I actually did, um, like money. I just wrote, total income and stuff, like for the month. So I may do that again here. Not too sure. Not too sure. Okay. Here I kept track of YouTube stuff. Um, Uploads, you know, that sort of thing, numbers. And so I may do that here as well. Obviously, the other thing to do here is track like weight, or I mean, this can be your entire calendar if you're a yearly planner and you wanted to mark off like vacations or, you know, that sort of thing. This would be a year at a glance. So I could say, oh, you know, one child's coming home for this amount of time, one child's coming home for this amount of time, you know, that sort of thing. So the yearly is kind of cool that way. So very usable. And then here, um, instead of keeping a separate, see, I'm already hesitating. Instead of keeping a separate gym journal, I think I'm going to track my gym in here. I feel like this is where I want to do this. I don't know. So that might be where this goes. This is kind of what I started to do in my last one. But anyway, this is by quarter, which is cool, right? If you had financial goals, or if you had, again, workout goals, anything like that, you could mark, you could make some notes. Quarter goals here, right? So very cool. I love this layout. I love a month at a glance. This is what I use. Well, not this planner, but this a month at a view is what I use all the time at work with people. When we do a lot of tracking, a lot of, you know, documenting stuff. So I absolutely love this view. Excuse me. Okay, so there is that. And I love that this is the week and then the weekend is over here. That's the same layout in the B6. Obviously, it's just bigger in the B6. So I love that that layout, like this is kind of the 5-day week, and then this is the weekend kind of in a light gray over here. Has room for notes. Okay, look at this. So they already gave us November, or I'm sorry, December of 2022, which is a wash. So this is a tracker here. Oh, now this is interesting. Now I saw it all on the website, but of course to see it in person and like touch it and everything. Okay, now this is interesting because my brain likes this more. Because it goes across. Now you're only getting 2 per page this way, right? And they're relatively small, but this is the B6 and it obviously goes this way. That's interesting. My brain is much happier here. That's funny. Okay. I want to track. I don't know why. So if we want to do something, the obvious question is like, why? What does it mean to you? Or what is it like? What's your why? And I don't know why. I feel like I'd like to be able to, I don't even know why. I got to figure that out. That's probably why I don't do it, because it's not important to me. The things that are important, we do, and we take care of stuff we need to take care of, right? Like, but if there's an absolute behavior you're trying to increase, we know that tracking is one of the ways to do that. Excuse me as I see ink on my desk and clean it up just a little bit. What a mess. Okay. So yeah, so tracking. Okay, so there's the month. So 2 per page. It's got a nice little extra section here if you're tracking more than this. I don't know. But you could write notes. You could do something else in here. However you're using it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Okay, so December overview, because we're starting the year. This is December 2022 monthly layout, which again, I did not do. It has the moon cycle on here, and it does have some holidays on here. Now, I saw a post on the website because some people are like, how come this holiday is not this and this holiday? They follow like a federal calendar or something, and they're considering maybe next year not having any. I don't know. I don't know the details. But anyway, if you're here in the US, I think most of the federal holidays are on here is what I want to say. Please go to the website and look it up. But I'm looking right here. They're marked, if you can see the shading, so you can go to the month you want, right? From the shading right here. So that's nice. I ended up putting some tabs on mine that kind of stick out and do that. I had them. I might as well use them. Do I need them? No. I will probably end up maybe putting washi on these instead of those tabs. I'm not too sure yet. They sell tabs. They sell stickers now. They sell all sorts of delicious stuff. And so I didn't haul any of that this time. I just got the planner. Now, here is the weekly layout. It's the same, and it works beautifully for me. This is my brain, Monday through Friday. I have a vertical layout. This is still how my brain works, even if I'm not going to put my hourly appointments in here, because it's all electronic, and I don't want them like on something that I'm carrying anyway, right? I just normally highlight, my work day. So it would look, something like, Tuesday, it would look something like this. Is that right? Okay, now let me see really quickly, because I think these days, let's see what the days look like comparatively, because I have a blank week right here. Okay, now these days are longer, so they start at 7. These days start at 7, and they go to 17, which is 2, 3, 4. It goes till 5 o'clock. So this day is much longer. So it goes till 9, right? Yeah. Okay, so that would be a difference. Like if you worked late, or you have nighttime stuff or whatever. I normally work kind of like 9 to 6. Typical day, right? It does have a morning section up here. I tend to put washi and like all this other stuff. And that is the other thing I think I'm maybe not going to do as much washi and stuff. I'm going to try and use more pen and just stickers maybe. We'll see how long that lasts. I like to put my labels up here. Anyway, and some weeks are done and some weeks are absolutely blank. So anyway, so that's what the week looks like. And then down here, I mean, again, if you're new here, welcome. If you're not, you've probably seen one of my videos. I tend to just make a to-do list down here. Sometimes I'll just put dots, like sticker dots. Sometimes I list all of my to-dos across, right? Like 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, whatever. They aren't necessarily for this day. It's like my to-do for the week goes down here. And then if I have an hour or if I have whatever, I'll plug something in, right? So I don't worry about this being in a particular order or like specific day. That's just how my brain works. On the bigger planners, the B6 is the exact same. That's exactly like what I've been doing. Gosh, you guys, some of these weeks are a hot mess, but that's just my life, right? Here's a beautiful example of a week decorated and not used at all. Now, but this is what I'm talking about. My to-dos, I just list down here, and then on my, this is an example of me trying to use up a planner kit is what it is. I really like the top. This does not relate to my brain at all. This is when I had like the happy planner, and you decorate those 3 boxes type thing. So I love that the weekend's separated. Same thing with the A6. Okay. I don't need full days, so this works great for me for the weekend. Yeah, and I'm a Monday start girl. Okay, so that's December. There is a review page. There is an overview or goal, if you will, for January at each month, right? And then we go in. So here we are. We're already here. Today is actually Monday the 2nd. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if you can tell. It's got a very light gray shade. I really love that. It's not too dark. I've had planners that are like black and like really stark lines. And I feel like if you wanted to write over the lines, or I'm a very in the box sort of girl. So I'm like, oh, there's a line there. I can't go over it. But the shading to me is beautiful. I love that the weekend is a little bit darker. Again, just for my brain, it allows me to know. I sometimes washi or draw a little line there as well, so we know weekend. Okay, and then we go into the weeks. Okay, to which we are already here. Crazy, we're right here. All right, so okay, so then obviously the year goes. All right, we get to December. There is a December review. Okay, now again, all these pages are numbered. Okay, so again, in the beginning, if you wanted to index something, if you again had like I don't know, important doctor's appointments or something like that, and you wanted to track them, this could be where you do it. You could do it index, and you could be like, went to the ENT on this doctor, or went to PT, or had surgery consult, or like any of that on what number pages. You could list the number of page that you actually had the appointment. So let's say I have an appointment on Tuesday, October 17th. I would list page 168. But the notes from that appointment, I could list in here. So it would be notes from doctor's appointment, October 16th. And then this page is 219. So I would list surgery consult, October 16th, page whatever, and notes 219. So you can find stuff very easily. Okay. Now, what I wanted to show you though is this is the planner, and then this is how many notes it has. Now, the website tells you exactly how many notes it has. If you want to do the math, you can. Well, we'll just say these are daily pages. We'll say it starts on 200 and goes to 288. So there's 88, actually 89 daily blank pages, like for notes. Okay. But again, I am not a daily planner. But again, if you had a super busy day, or let's say you have a training, or you have, like, I don't even know, that you're planning on Wednesday the 26th of April, you could come here and do Wednesday the 26th notes, like schedule. Here's a schedule for your day right here. Okay, you can use these in so many ways. I think that's what I love also about it. There's a little place to put the date up here if you want to. There's a slight grid right here. Again, if you see it, you see it. It is usable, and if you don't, it's okay. You can write right over it, okay? But you could box this out, like schedules, to-dos, food, whatever, right? People to call, people to email, whatever. So I am super happy. This is going to be my planner for this year. Now, what do we do with that? I have no idea. This one, I bought a cover, a jelly star cover off of Etsy, which I really like to go inside this planner cover. You don't need this whole planner cover. It has, you could just take it like this. Now, they also sell covers now on their website, which they didn't have last year. So I might go back. I had to see it first and just really see. So this could be all you carry. yeah, I don't know. So we'll see. All right. So here is the A6. Now, what are we going to do with it, you ask? Well, I have three covers because I still have my A6 upstairs from this year that I've used for the gym. Right? All right. I happen to have this little guy here, which is a little big. And you can see I used to do like kind of art journaling and stuff in here. I'm not too sure. And I don't know. It's like an off brand, right? But again, Wonderland sells covers now. And they didn't used to. Now, this is a Hobonichi style planner cover. It does not have a snap closure on it. Okay. And, okay. It has the pen holder closure on it. So you stick your pen through like that and it holds your planner shut. All right. So this is an option. I will tell you, I'm not in love with this option. I don't know why. Like maybe because I used it for something. I don't know. I'm just not feeling this right now. I may go move it. I don't know. That's not the choice today. I do have, however, a Hobonichi cover, brand new, that I've never used. And they are slightly different in size. Like, I don't even know. Probably not even noticeable. I feel like it's bigger. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm not feeling the red elephant. So my thought is, especially because I don't have like a jelly cover or anything on here. Oh my gosh. Now I want him to go right there, but I don't want him to go right there because I still want that to show. Oh, maybe I'll put, I don't know. I don't know. I can't make decisions. I'm feeling like there's not going to be any decisions made right now. All right. That fits like a gem. So normally what I do, it just depends. It just depends. Now, this guy came with ribbons in it, this planner. This one does not. So the only ribbons I have are the ones from the cover, which is fine. And there's a big thing about that too. People love them, people hate them, people can't, like, they're super easy to glue in, guys. If you want them and they don't have it, just, it's okay. You're going to be okay. So I tend to put a marker on the week and a marker on the month. And then this all gets clipped like throughout the year, right? As like this becomes a bulk, I end up clipping it. Or as the months go by, this ends up with a paper clip on it because I don't need a bunch of pages. But this is, I don't know. This might be the cover for right now. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting used to the A6 idea as a planner. I love the idea of kind of bringing it down, right? Bringing it down a little bit. I don't know if this fits here. I'm just going to try it really quickly. That covers up. Maybe that's the bottom. Looks like that's the bottom. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm getting used to it. You know me, it takes me a little bit to figure out what I'm doing for the month. I think that fits enough. It's got, look at the gunk on it, you guys. That's why you buy a cover. I mean, look at the gunk on it. Jeez Louise. So I will either buy like another cover for this or another cover for, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I like the plastic cover on the outside because I have commitment issues. And look at, I already saved stuff. Like this is all from Happy Mail. Oh my gosh. I love this. This was from Happy Mail. It says grateful, grounded, and growing. Oh, yes. Yes and yes. So, but I like the plastic cover on the outside because I can kind of do this a little bit. And what? Not commit? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the grounding needs to go at the bottom. As much as I love this green, it's a little bright for me. Gosh knows I'm not that bright. Okay, so the problem with the plastic cover on this is this Hobonichi has an outside cover right here. If you're not familiar with the Hobonichi style, it has a beautiful cover right here. Oh, and it's got some already stuff on it. My goodness. Yep, cover your stuff, people. Cover it. It's like a public service announcement on multiple layers. Okay, just, you're welcome. All right, so yeah, this is not a great tutorial on this, but you can get what I'm saying. I think this cover might be a little big for this, actually. I think it came with that other planner, but also as your planner gets thicker, right? Look at that, we could put that on there. As your planner gets fatter, this thing needs to be able to hold it. So it does have a little extra room in it right now. So that's it, you guys. This is my new planner for 2022. Now, I don't think it's big enough to also hold a notebook, but we can try. We're here for it. I'm here for it. It certainly does. It certainly does. Now, it won't hold it if you are going to plump it up and make everything super fat with stickers and everything else. I mean, it will hold quite a bit. But now you can see that plastic, this is tighter. But yes, it holds both of those beautifully. So you could, they also sell the planner with enough days for the whole year. I just chose not to get that. Okay, so this may be what I'm looking at. I could use this, but it's like entirely too big, right? So I'm not going to do that. So this is where we're at, you guys. I love it. I love this. I love this size anyway. It is super throwable in a bag or whatever, which is why I've used it for my gym tracker thing. We'll just see. I'm not in love with this green. I do love this a lot. So we may be making a piece of paper or something to kind of smush in here, right? That's absolutely what we may be doing. Just for now, just to play. We have lots of flexibility. So that's it. I just wanted to update you kind of how I used last year's planner and my plan for this year. So I absolutely love it. But you can see, like, you know, I stick things in there, but this is just a cover on this cover. And so I may end up getting another one of those. Not too sure yet, but that's where we're at. You guys, I would love to hear what you're doing. If you are a planner, do you not plan? Do you post plan? Like, some people use a planner, but they only document what they did, right? Like, it's not an actual, like, to do. How do you use it? What size planner are you using? Because I just took Rue shopping for her new planner, and, like, you know, they have the big notebook size ones, and I love turning those pages, and just, like, they're so beautiful. But there's no way I'm hauling that anymore. I used to carry the big 9x11 or whatever it is, right? Coil bound, whatever. Tell me about you and your planning life. I would love to hear it. Or do you not plan? Some people don't need a planner, don't you know, they use a phone, or they just don't feel the need for, but I would love to hear it. And are you familiar with it? If you are not familiar with Wonderland, please go check them out. It is a beautiful product and a beautiful, like, owner and person and company, and it's local up here in Washington, and I just love her. So you know, please go check it out. I will leave her link below, but there's a little scan thing. You can just scan it, I guess. It's wonderland222.com if you want to do that. And there's Facebook and everything else, but that's it. Lisa, thank you so much. If you're watching this video, I love your products. This is not sponsored or anything. Like, I bought this, and I don't know if Lisa even knows I was going to film it, but just please go check them out if you are in the, you know, shopping market for a planner. So that's it for me, you guys. I hope you're having a beautiful new year, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.